Well, today marks exactly half a century since Samora Machel proclaimed Mozambique's freedom at Machava Stadium. Once again, the old ground is center stage, hosting a golden jubilee billed under the theme 50 Years of Independence, Consolidating National Unity, Peace and Sustainable Development. And more than 40,000 citizens and at least 32 heads of state, including Portugal's President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, South Africa's Deputy President Paul Machel, and Western Sahara's Brahim Ghali are in Maputo for the festivities. Yet the celebrations carry a sober undertone. Constitutional Council President Lúcia Ribeiro has urged Mozambicans not to gloss over historical wounds, persistent inequalities and latent tensions as they mark this milestone. And this jubilee comes just after months of fiercely contested elections amid lingering insurgency in Cabo Delgado. Well, for the latest, we're now joined by Milton Maluleque, our correspondent in Mozambique. Milton, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Independence Day, but 50 years on, it's probably going to be like no other. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Peter. Good morning to Channel Africa listeners.
So tell us a little bit about, where are you at this time, and what's the atmosphere like on such a significant day?
Well, I'm on my way to Estádio da Machava, where it will take place. I just made this quick stop so that I can be on air right now. Basically, this is the same stadium where in 1975, President Samora Machel proclaimed the total independence of Mozambique over the Portuguese domination here in Mozambique. So this year is a mix of feelings, whereby we see a lot of youth actually not believing anymore in this kind of celebrations, especially after the elections in October, when actually we had the riots, protests, all of that, whereby the youth actually showed to the not only to the ruling party or to the government, but also to the world, that they were actually basically tired of not seeing some changes, or not seeing the promises that they were made over all these years. So now we'll see actually the end of this monthly actually circulation of the torch that actually is a fire symbolizing the unity of the country that started actually coming from Cabo Delgado, crossing all the 10 provinces up to Maputo. So it reached Maputo a few days ago. So today, actually, it will mark the entrance of that fire to that stadium, symbolizing the unity. It sort of happens all in the first terms of all the presidents of all those years. It's the same that was done in 1975, when actually they had to show that the country is in independence. So that fire came from Cabo Delgado down to Maputo. So they will replicate that again. But we've seen that a lot of people actually they didn't even join like the previous years in that circulation for that fire, symbolizing the unity. So this is what basically I'm saying, that it will be a mix of feelings. A lot of people actually deciding to be at home, not actually, even if, having this kind of festivities in their home, not going to the stadium.
And finally, what about you, Milton? How are you feeling on this day?
Well, 50 years, actually, what I can say is a day that I'll be waking or also reflecting over what I have seen, because I don't have that 50 years, yes, so that I didn't see the struggle for the independence, but when I was kid, I saw the civil war between the government and Renamo. So that and I saw also the start of the democracy, the first elections. I've seen all of that. So anyway, I've seen also the instability created over the elections between the government and the Frelimo that was done through guerrilla, all of that. And also, I've seen this for the first time, the protests that were done using mostly internet. And I can say that they were actually people were invited to join in through social media. And then we had the blockage of internet, all of that. So it's a mix of feelings whereby I'll just sit and see how it comes, or how actually where we come. Actually, I'll say that all the changes that they've seen, the presidents that came in, the promises made, and the other things that were not actually other things that were actually delivered and not delivered. So anyway, it will be the day that I will be working and also reflecting and all of that.
Sure, I understand, and I've got a sense that many people feel just the same way as you do, given that the population is quite young. Milton, thank you very much indeed, and muito obrigado. Adeus.
De nada, bom trabalho e aquele abraço.
Thank you so much. That's our correspondent in Mozambique, Milton Maluleque. Important day for the country, 50 years of independence. And as he was saying, probably a lot of mixed feelings about celebration. But at the same time, there were so many hopes about where they should be now. And perhaps things haven't been quite delivered.